Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we will be diving into another classic Rush concert DVD, Exit Stage Left. So my copy of Exit Stage Left was part of this killer 3 DVD box set titled Rush Replay X3. It includes remixed and remastered versions of Rush's 3 previously released VHS concert videos, Exit Stage Left, Grace Under Pressure, and A Show of Hands. And as a bonus, it also includes a previously unreleased live CD from the Grace Under Pressure tour. Each DVD comes with a very cool reproduction of the tour program, and in 2007 they also released each DVD as a separate package. So here's what the Exit Stage Left tour booklet looks like. As you can see, it mostly contains a bunch of great band photos, the credits, the set list, and a fascinating essay by Neil Peart on the making of moving pictures. If you stick around until the end, I will display the full DVD set list for you. So Exit Stage Left was filmed at the Forum in Montreal, Canada on March 27th, 1981 and was originally released on VHS and Laserdisc. The DVD captures Rush on their North American Moving Pictures tour of 1980 through 81, and you are treated to some of the best songs from that now legendary album. Can you imagine being in the crowd that night and hearing those songs performed for the first time? It would have been mind-blowing. This concert really takes me back to my early 80s high school years, which Rush would so eloquently describe in their hit song Subdivisions the following year. I was a freshman in high school when Moving Pictures came out, and it instantly turned me into a Rush fan for life. Before that, I was barely a casual fan, as I could never really quite get into Geddy Lee's high-pitched vocals on the oldest stuff. It wasn't until around Permanent Waves from 1980 that I began to take notice, and have since added every Rush album and concert video to my collection. And I've also attended damn near every Rush tour since. So the video kicks off with some behind-the-scenes footage of the crew setting up as the Moving Pictures deep cut, The Camera Eye, plays in the background. And Neil Peart shares some interesting commentary over the top. Geddy, or Alex would also pop in with more commentaries between every song, which I typically despise in a concert video, but at least they kept it fairly brief here. Honestly, they could have really put a bunch of cats running their claws down a chalkboard between songs, and I'd still be all in on this one. I mean, pro-filmed Rush concert videos from this time period are just too rare a commodity to pass up. Some Blu-rays will actually offer a concert-only option along with the main feature, and this can be a godsend for when you want to just get to the concert footage. At the very least, the between-song stuff should be on its own separate tracks so that you can easily skip past it with your remote, if that is your preference. So hearing Limelight and Tom Sawyer back-to-back to kick off the show really had me grinning from ear to ear. Alex Lifeson is on my Mount Rushmore of guitarists, and he was at the height of his powers during this tour. His iconic guitar solo on Limelight was truly a thing to behold this night, especially knowing that he had written and recorded it barely a year prior. The real highlight of the show for me, however, was Rush's magnificent progressive rock masterpiece, Xanadu, which is perhaps my favorite Rush song. As the song's trippy intro section gathers steam, Peart is seen methodically maneuvering about his massive drum kit, hitting each and every wind chime, temple block, orchestra bell, and any other percussion he can find, which is what makes this song intro so magical. The performances of The Trees, Red Barchetta, and Free Will are also some of the finest live versions you will ever hear, although Rush stays pretty faithful to the album versions usually. Old school Rush fans will really appreciate the closing medley of By Tor and the Snow Dog, In the End, In the Mood, and 2112 Grand Finale, especially since Geddy could still nail the high stuff with ease on this tour. His vocals would change quite dramatically over the next few decades, and on the last few tours that I saw, he would really have to struggle to get through those older songs. I'll give the guy credit though, because even on their R40 Farewell Tour, while in his 60s, they played a lot of the 70s classics and he made it work somehow. As for the audio, it's been remixed and remastered by Alex Lifeson and Mike Frazier, and honestly, it sounds fantastic. Included are DTS and Dolby Digital surround and PCM stereo mixes, and all of the tracks are clear improvements over the original recordings. The DTS track to me sounds especially good and is on par with some of the newer concert DVDs that I have. The video is presented in its original full-frame format, and the picture quality isn't a significant improvement over the VHS version. It's still somewhat dark and grainy, and the camera work can be a bit choppy, but that's kind of part of the charm. Concerts back then simply just weren't as lit up as intensely as they are now with all those giant 4K LED screens and the massive lighting rigs. If you're used to modern high-definition concert footage, this might be a bit of a letdown, but it does give you that old-school concert vibe. There were no special features included, and unfortunately, the total running time is only a measly 59 minutes, and that's because several of the songs from the actual tour set list were not included on the DVD. The DVD set list shown here deceivingly shows YYZ anchoring the beginning and end of the medley, but you actually only hear small parts of it over more band commentary and while the ending credits roll. This was damn near criminal, since the exit stage left version of YYZ is pretty much second to none. As for my ratings of this DVD, my overall production rating is a 6 out of 10, and my overall performance rating is an 8 out of 10. So in summary, Exit Stage Left captures Rush at their creative and performing peaks, and it's a great way to experience them in action during one of their most iconic tours. All right, that's it for me today. Let me know your thoughts on Exit Stage Left in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Catch you next time.